One, here's my dining and cabaret case study. So basically, this is just pretend this is your restaurant. So chances are I've already met you, or either I sent you an email or Facebook message, or I've dropped off these table tents, and I usually print some up. I design them and print them up, and I'll come into your restaurant, or if I've met you, and I'll give you a few as as a trial. So what we'll do is we'll do a trial so that you can see how this works. But in this case, I want to show you this case study. So this case study is Dine It in the Cabaret. So this is a unique location that provides a delicious and unique menu along with entertainment. They have a variety of different theme nights, but are looking to get more people in their doors, like any restaurant, right? So before our check-in program, the restaurant tried various marketing strategies and never really saw any significant direct results. They did occasional posting on their Facebook page, mostly announcing the upcoming entertainment, but didn't have a solid, consistent strategy. They agreed to implement the check-in program to help bring more customers through referral, word of mouth marketing. This case study covers 8 days of the check-in program being implemented. Now, I have shown you a case study before, and that was for a whole month. This is only for 8 days. So check this out, and I want you to see what actually happened. So the check-in program, the restaurant implemented it with adding the tabletops to each table. They had a very strong and enticing offer. So their check-in offer was check in and get free appetizer or dessert, one per table. The staff also encouraged people to check in after they received their meal so they could take a pretty picture with the food that they received before they devoured it. So that's really important. So remember that. So if you're doing your trial offers right now, your trial table tents, definitely have your staff encourage the people to take a photo and check in before they dive into it. So once the tabletops are implemented, they saw an instant increase in the amount of check-ins, and all their stats such as likes, reach, and recommendations on their Facebook fan page. And that increased as well. So this is a direct implication that more and more people are learning about the location through the word of mouth referrals of their friends and family that have visited. So page likes, new fans afterwards. Once the team implemented the check-in strategy, the number of likes began to rise fast. I want to say that again because I almost like faded out, but the number of likes began to rise fast. For the previous month of November, there was an increase of 83 likes to the page. After just 8 days with the check-in program implemented, there were 45 likes to the page. So if this continues at this pace, there should be over 180 likes for the month. So as you can see on the graph below here, 83 page likes for the month, and then just for 8 days, just 45 page likes just for 8 days. So if you implement this trial, I mean, your chances are you're going to increase your likes no matter what, okay? So the reach increase, meaning more and more people are seeing the page and the post, which leads to increased exposure to potential new customers. And during the 8 days, the check-in program was promoted via boosted posts to extend the reach. And that's something our team can do for you, or I can show you how to do that, okay? So as you can see before, you see the organic reach and the paid reach, and then you see the difference afterwards. It's a lot. You're reaching more people afterwards, and you only have to spend about $5 or $10 a day just to boost that post that's already getting a lot of engagement, and it's just going to expand out to the family and friends of those people. So when someone checks in, it is seen in their newsfeed for all their friends and family to see where they are eating. Now, this is seen as a personal endorsement of your business. And according to Nielsen statistics, 92% of people act on and trust the advice and recommendations of their families and friends. So in addition, due to the recent Facebook algorithm changes, they are putting a huge emphasis and making it a priority what friends and family share. So therefore, these check-ins are not only a powerful form of mouth marketing, but they are also favored by Facebook. So Facebook is going to favor these recommendations and not they don't frown upon it. They actually encourage it and they want this. So as you can see below here, dude posted this picture with his the food that he was eating, and he got like a ton of likes, got some shares and comments, and you can see the comments below the post, and people are actually interacting. And again, another post, oh, that burger and fries looks good. It reminds me of one of my table tents. I mean, 30 people, comment, like that post. And then again here, right below that, you've got 188 people like that post, 11 comments, and 1 share. I mean, these are people that are checking in, that are using the check-in program. Again, 128, I believe it is. It's kind of hard to see, but I believe that was 128 people that liked that post. And we had 13 comments on that on the left here. And then with all the girls here together, you got 55 people liking that post and 17 comments. What this is doing is this is putting your restaurant in the front of people's minds. So when they go out on the weekend, when they go out on hump day, and they want to go eat somewhere, or even when they're even considering going out, they remember that post. I mean, this is almost like a type of retargeting, if you will, only through people that already come to your restaurant. So you're working smarter and not harder. You're actually capitalizing on the people that are already coming into your restaurant, and you are advertising on their news feed, and it is reaching out to the hundreds of people that are connected to them in that particular area, and they're saying, hey, I like this place. I eat here. You should eat here too. And that is a huge endorsement. It's a huge recommendation. It's a huge referral. And referrals go a long way. So reposting of the check-ins, you want to do this. When a check-in occurs, it is seen in the newsfeed of the person's friends and family. Although it is seen on their newsfeed, it is not seen on your restaurant page. So you want to encourage your team to manually repost the check-in onto the restaurant's page for all the restaurant page fans to see. So if you don't have anybody that's managing your page, our team, we can do that for you, okay? So I'm going to leave a link below this video somewhere. I want you to go ahead and fill out and tell me what your offers would be and whether you want us to actually do the reposting of the people that check in to your page. And I'm pretty sure there's a link for you to actually just fill out the form, and I'll get back with you within 24 to 48 hours, and we'll figure out something that we can do. But if you have the tabletops that I dropped off, if you have you want to do the trial offer, don't worry about the reposting right now. If you don't know how to do it, just put those table tents out that I gave you, and watch people check in and watch people start to engage and comment on those posts. So when your team reposts the check-ins onto your restaurant page for all your restaurant fans to see, this provides social proof that people are visiting and loving your restaurant. Just like we're seeing right here below here with the reposting and the 807 people that were reached with this post, 89 engagements, 1 comment. I mean, this will go a long way. So this is working your restaurant in the background while you're doing the work in your physical location. This is your marketing, your advertisement at work. So another thing that's a kind of an offshoot of you doing this check-in program is you get more reviews. So reviews have increased with this particular business since the implementation of the check-in program. For the entire month of November, there were 18 recommendations. After only 8 days, there are already 7 recommendations. So if it remains at this pace, there should be about 28 recommendations for the month. You can see the comments below. Great entertainment, food, and service were wonderful. The mussels were amazing. Can't wait to go again. So this person is going back, and they're telling their friends, and sure enough, I bet you their friends are going to show up. So thanks for the great review. This is us, commenting to their post. Glad you enjoyed the mussels. Looking forward to seeing you again. So that's pretty much what you want to do. You want to engage those posts, and which put your Facebook fan page back up on top, and it just keeps recycling, if you will. So, in summary, this unique dining experience establishment is very happy with the results over only 8-day period. They were able to see a significant increase in their Facebook statistics, such as likes, reach, and recommendations. They were excited to see the amount of engagement on the check-in as well as the personal recommendations of those that had checked in. That's really huge. They look forward to seeing the continued growth of their Facebook page that will aid in the growth of their bottom line profits. They can see that their current customers have become their biggest ambassadors, spreading the word on their behalf that will lead to more customers in their doors. And boy, that is so true. So if you can feel or you have light bulbs going off in your head and you're like, oh, wow, I've never thought of this. That sounds like that might work. Oh, wow. I'm going to tell you, it works. And if you have those table tents that I dropped off, then let's do that. Let's do that trial. Just do a 7-day. We'll do 1 week trial. If you are on board, then go ahead, fill out the form below. Tell me your offers. Let's get you going. I'll design and print you out some additional tabletops for the entire restaurant, and let's get you moving. Let's grow that restaurant. Let's hit that bottom line. Let's get those numbers in. Let's get those customers coming through your door. So I hope you enjoyed this case study, and yeah, I'll see you once you contact me. I'll get back with you within 24 to 48 hours. All right, we'll talk to you then. Felicia Townsend signing out.